Cristiano Ronaldo. Best goals ever, legendary finishes. What makes a goal legendary? Is it the technique, the perfect strike that bends into the top corner? Is it the moment, the final seconds, the biggest stage, the weight of millions of expectations? Or is it the player, the one who makes the impossible feel inevitable? For Cristiano Ronaldo, legendary goals weren't rare accidents of brilliance. They were routine acts of greatness. Across 2 decades, he didn't just score goals, he created moments that froze time, silenced stadiums, and rewrote football history. This is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo's best goals ever, finishes so iconic they transcended the scoreline and became part of the sport's mythology. Legendary goals are not just scored, they are remembered. Football has seen countless goals, but only a few live forever. Ronaldo's greatest finishes belong to that elite category. They are replayed endlessly, debated passionately, and remembered emotionally. What separates Ronaldo's legendary goals is not only how they looked, but when they happened, against whom, and under what pressure. Finals, knockouts, derbies, World Cups. When football demanded greatness, Ronaldo answered with goals that felt inevitable. The long-range rocket that announced a superstar. Manchester United vs Porto, 2009. Some goals change matches, others change careers. Against Porto in the Champions League, Ronaldo picked up the ball nearly 40 meters from goal. There was no obvious danger, no immediate threat. Then he struck it. The ball exploded off his foot, knuckling through the air before crashing into the top corner. The goalkeeper didn't even react. The stadium gasped. This wasn't just a goal, it was a global announcement. Ronaldo had arrived as football's most dangerous force. The strike won the Puskas Award and remains one of the greatest long-range goals ever scored. The bicycle kick that earned a standing ovation. Real Madrid vs Juventus, 2018. Legendary goals sometimes defy explanation. In the Champions League quarterfinal, Ronaldo rose into the air and executed a perfect bicycle kick against Juventus. The technique was flawless. The height was absurd. The finish was unstoppable. Even Juventus fans stood and applauded. That reaction told the story better than any statistic. Rivalry disappeared. Respect took over. The goal wasn't just beautiful, it was historic. Many consider it the greatest bicycle kick ever scored. Few disagree. The free kick that carried a nation. Portugal vs Spain, World Cup 2018. Pressure doesn't get heavier than the World Cup. Portugal were trailing Spain late in the match. A free kick was awarded just outside the box. The tension was unbearable. Ronaldo stepped up. With ice-cold composure, he curled the ball into the top corner, completing a hat-trick and rescuing a draw. The stadium erupted. Portugal breathed again. This wasn't just a free kick, it was a moment of leadership, belief, and destiny. El Clasico silence. The goal that owned Camp Nou. Real Madrid vs Barcelona, 2017. Scoring at Camp Nou is difficult. Scoring a late winner there is legendary. Ronaldo did exactly that. After finishing the move, he stood still, held up his shirt, and let the silence speak. That celebration became iconic because the goal itself was iconic. In football's most hostile environment, Ronaldo delivered with calm authority. Legendary goals don't just score, they intimidate history. The solo sprint of power and precision. Real Madrid vs Barcelona, 2012 Super Cup. Some goals are built on artistry, others on raw dominance. Ronaldo's solo goal against Barcelona combined speed, strength, and composure. He sprinted past defenders, shrugged off challenges, and calmly finished. It was a goal that said, "I am faster, stronger, and more determined." Against one of the greatest teams ever assembled, Ronaldo imposed himself physically and mentally. The impossible header. Juventus vs Sampdoria, 2019. Headers are common. This one was not. Ronaldo leapt so high that analysts compared his jump to elite basketball players. He hung in the air, waited, and powered the ball home. The image went viral worldwide. Scientists broke it down. Fans were stunned. This goal wasn't just about timing, it was about defying physics. Champions League hat-trick rescue. Real Madrid vs Wolfsburg, 2016. Down 2-0 from the first leg, Real Madrid faced elimination. Ronaldo responded with a hat-trick. Free kick, finish, header. Each goal felt heavier than the last. By the final whistle, Madrid were through, and the Champions League story continued. Legendary goals sometimes come in groups. This was a legendary performance. The knuckleball that changed free kicks. Manchester United vs Arsenal, 2009. From distance, Ronaldo struck the ball with almost no spin. The ball swerved violently, confusing everyone. Goalkeepers were helpless. This knuckleball free kick didn't just score, it changed how free kicks were taken worldwide. Young players tried to copy it. Coaches studied it. That's when a goal becomes legendary, when it influences the game itself. The Euro semi-final header that lifted Portugal. Portugal vs Wales, Euro 2016. Portugal needed leadership. Ronaldo delivered. He rose above defenders to score a powerful header, setting Portugal on their path to their first major international trophy. The goal symbolized his evolution, from flashy star to national leader. Legendary goals often define eras. This one defined a nation's breakthrough. Early brilliance, the goal that showed the future. Sporting Lisbon 2002. Before the fame, before the records, there was a teenager with fearless confidence. Ronaldo's early solo goal for Sporting Lisbon showed quick feet, composure, and ambition. It wasn't globally famous, but in hindsight, it was prophetic. Every legend has a beginning. Why Ronaldo's best goals feel different. Many players score beautiful goals. Few make them feel inevitable. Ronaldo's legendary finishes share common traits. They came under pressure. They came in big moments. They changed outcomes. He didn't just score, he decided matches. Goals with both feet, head, and body. Ronaldo's legendary goals weren't limited to one style. Thunderous long shots, delicate chips, powerful headers, acrobatic finishes, calm penalties. This versatility made his highlight reel unmatched. Efficiency meets brilliance. As Ronaldo evolved, his goals became simpler, but no less legendary. Tap-ins in finals, penalties under pressure, headers in stoppage time. Legendary doesn't mean complicated, it means decisive. The longevity of legendary finishing. Most players peak briefly. Ronaldo delivered legendary goals across Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, Portugal. Different leagues, different systems, same impact. That consistency elevated his finishes from memorable to historic. The mental side of legendary goals. Technique matters. Mentality matters more. Ronaldo thrived where others froze. Pressure sharpened him. Expectations fueled him. Legendary goals require belief before execution. Ronaldo always believed. Influence on future generations. Young players don't just watch Ronaldo's goals, they study them. They imitate his movement, timing, and confidence. Legendary goals inspire imitation. Ronaldo inspired millions. More than highlights, cultural moments. Some of Ronaldo's goals became cultural moments, shared beyond football. They crossed into mainstream media, debates, and global conversations. That's the mark of true legend. The difference between great and legendary. Great goals win matches. Legendary goals define careers. Ronaldo's best finishes didn't just add to his stats, they built his myth. Final whistle. A legacy written in goals. Cristiano Ronaldo's best goals ever are not just highlights, they're history lessons. They show what happens when preparation meets courage, when pressure meets belief. Long after records are broken and debates fade, these legendary finishes will remain, replayed, remembered, and revered. Because legends don't just score goals, they leave moments behind. Soccer ball fire.